Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog of Orbitals, this time with the ByeBlueLight Nittany Invitational. This time around I had the pleasure of flying out to Pennsylvania to go ahead and cast a little bit of Rocket League as well as Overwatch 2, or what I thought was going to be Overwatch 2. This was again in collaboration with Penn State as well as with EsportsU. Shout out to them for allowing me to do this, which of course started off with a day of flying. Pretty straightforward. Of course Ziggs goes with me everywhere I please, and I love it every single day of the week. So it was a lot of fun. I had about 3 different connections. I think it was a couple different stops, and I flew basically I think through the afternoon, which was super nice. For this event though, it was a little bit different. I flew out on a Friday, and then Saturday was going to be a little bit more of a setup day, and then Sunday of course was pretty much all of it. We had a qualifiers earlier on that was put in, and so teams, only the qualifying teams made it, which was about 4 teams for this side of Overwatch, and then of course about I want to say 8 teams for this side of Rocket League. This time around we got to the Bryce Jordan Center though, which was freaking amazing, by the way. It's a really cool auditorium slash stadium slash everything. If you ever get the chance, you're going to see inside of it. It is fantastic. Penn State having such an amazing area to work with, and we got the ground floor, which I think was awesome. We got to go ahead and chill out and sit in on kind of this awesome venue, which was really cool, and I think I will never not be happy about it. So you can see here the inside of the stadium. It was really nice floor seating, and someday I hope to fill out an entire stadium like this, which I think would be a lot of fun. But you can see the grand stage was one of the best giant projector, and it's kind of reminds you of the old days of having a giant projector and people watching it. But in Overwatch and Rocket League, there's no real time to be able to watch a big screen. But you can see here we were unloading quite a bit. You can see a couple members of EsportsU, Lauren, the one on the pole, which was cool. But you can see here the before we had a couple chairs and the tables set up beforehand. But after that, it was unloading of everything. Everything in here was pretty much what we used to travel with. My part, of course, was the mainstay, set up the production side and make sure we were set to go. You can see K-Tad and Colton in the background. We were prepping, making sure our audio was good, which was really cool because our entire audio was filtered throughout the stadium. But working with Septilence, of course, Septilence being my main man, it's a lot of fun. We were joking around and having a little bit of a ball because he and I again have been working together, which led to a little bit of a funny clip. We're doing some checks, and all that. It's pretty crazy, It's hey, I need you out of my video. I need you out of my video. Listen. I can't deal with this guy.
My vlog's actually been on for 7 seconds.
Yeah, it's actually.
But
listen, I'm more important, so I can't deal with this man. This guy.
I guess I'll be back.
This guy's crazy. It's terrible. I don't know. From there was Septilence having a little bit of fun with me, and and I with him. But we got to go ahead and have the day off. Well, at least the end of the day, I should say. We had the rest of the house. We had an Airbnb with most of us, always dogpiling one. But someone that you didn't get to see earlier is Ben and Chris. Chris, of course, being an awesome bro. He made some awesome food for us, but he's been such a huge part of EsportsU, of course. And then Ben, our technical director, big IT guy. You can see here, this is the before of the stadium, and then, of course, a big whoosh as we got to see the rest of the prep be finished. It was a place and a half, and the coloring helped a lot, having that blue light kind of all around, and you can see the prep stations from the top ropes, from the top of the stage even. It was very large and very awesome. This was of course before live day, but now as we did move into live day, it was a lot of fun to see, because something that I didn't show you earlier but did get to show you now is this box. This box is basically the entire livelihood of the production side. This is a portable production set that I believe Colton and K-Tad came up with. I don't know who else pitched in, but this is crazy. This is a massive PC, essentially, that you can run OBS and all that stuff on, and you can hook up to. It's portable, and so you don't have to set up a giant PC every time. You just lug this thing around, and it's awesome. So I thought that was really cool. A big shout out as well, as you can see, as we were setting up. Originally, it was me and Septilence that actually cast the qualifiers for Rocket League and Overwatch 2, but we actually had a student step in who was really cool, Evan Cabbage, who was able to set up and help us host this finals. As you can see, the trophies for both Overwatch 2 and Rocket League. Cabbage actually stepped in, and I believe is a student of Penn State. he's cast Smite before, but said he wanted to cast this event as well. And what ended up happening is he cast both Rocket League and Overwatch 2, which ended up being about 8 hours. We didn't force him, I promise. We didn't force him to do this, but it was something that he really enjoyed, and he absolutely killed it. It was awesome. You can see here the grand finals of this Overwatch 2 event. You can all the students on stage, which was crazy. This matchup was really, really good. But of course, we were on a time constraint, so we did have to pop out pretty dang quickly. This is a little bit sped up footage of about, I want to say, about an hour and a half worth of work. This was all of us just kind of tearing down and putting everything up of this entire venue and set. You can see me there in the maroon shirt. There were a couple tie downs that were, or straps that just needed to be undone, and it took me a little bit longer than I would like to say. But the entire livelihood packed into the U-Haul, pretty much, which is crazy to think about, but very, very real, and that's just how esports kind of goes. And I was very proud of this because normally as a caster, you don't really help out with setup or teardown. It's just, that's not your job, that's not what you're supposed to do, but it always helps to have an extra hand. I do want to say huge shout out to the people that I did get to finally meet K-Tad, who has been in Hawaii this entire time. I was super excited and stoked to get to meet him. I've known him for a couple of years and finally actually get to sit down with him, which was really cool. Colton as well, who is another amazing person, helps actually allow me to be on schedule and puts up with all my shenanigans. I'm an absolute annoyance to I think all of them. Finally, the Cabbage and Septilence. Cabbage, of course, stepping in to really help out and be an awesome caster with us, and just very, very comfortable on air, which was really cool. And finally, of course, the entire crew of EsportsU. I don't think I had Chris in this one, as Chris had other obligations, who, again, more important obligations, I think, but the entire crew, we were here. Finishing up, we had pizza and I think pasta at the end of the day, which was really, really nice. But at the end of the day, it was an amazing event and very, very fun, and I hope to do it again. Apparently, this is their second one, so hopefully we get to do more in the future. But at the end of the day, you know, it was a fun event. Hopefully we get to do more than just Rocket League and Overwatch 2, but hopefully you enjoyed. And if you like these a little bit more, go ahead and keep watching, because I'm sure to have more events in the future. So thank you so much for watching. Everyone, have a good day.